1. Prepare an escape plan in advance. So as to not lose your bearings, you should always have an escape plan ready. It's even better if you write it down on paper. Try to prepare for different situations and create at least 3 escape routes. Describe in your plan exactly how you'll evacuate your home, who will be the leader during the evacuation process, where you'll meet up after everybody has left the house, and how you'll call for help. 2. Keep rope ladders on top floors. If your house has more than one floor, it's a good idea to acquire fire escape ladders and put them in several strategic locations on top floors. This way, if the downstairs gets blocked off by a fire, you'll have another way to escape the burning house. 3. Exit your house immediately after you hear the fire alarm or notice a fire. People die because instead of running for their life, they try to save all their valuables, documents, gadgets, money, and so on. Forget about all that. Your only concern should be gathering your family members and pets and leaving the house safely. 4. Doors will help you during a fire. Wooden doors can provide good protection from both smoke and heat. On top of that, they can prevent a fire from spreading. An effective strategy can be escaping from one room to another and closing doors behind you. At the same time, be extremely cautious when you open a door. There may be a fire waiting for you on the other side. If you realize that the doorknob or the door itself is too hot to touch, or you see smoke coming through the cracks, do not open the door. Even if everything seems alright, open every door with the utmost care to avoid unnecessary risk. This way you'll be able to shut it right away if you spot a fire raging behind it. If you realize that the only way to leave the house is through a window, make sure the doors are shut. A draft from an open window can aggravate a fire in a matter of seconds. 5. Make an improvised respirator. This may sound unexpected, but during a house fire, the fire itself isn't the main danger. What kills people much faster than flames is smoke. Smoke is a powerful irritant to your nose, throat, and eyes, and its smell is nauseating. If you inhale smoke, it can irreversibly harm your lungs. You should remember that smoke from a house fire is toxic since burning objects release harmful gases. Once you start to inhale smoke, your body stops getting enough oxygen. Depending on the heat and density of the smoke, people usually lose consciousness and die due to brain damage in no more than 5 to 15 minutes. That's why it's of the utmost importance to know how you can protect yourself from smoke inhalation. If the situation allows, you can make a DIY gas mask that will act as a respirator. Grab a plastic bottle or container that's big enough to cover your face and cut off its bottom. After that, cut a U-shaped opening for your head in one of the sides. Don't make it too big. The mask won't fit you tightly enough, and smoke will get into your eyes and nose. Take a kitchen sponge and wet it with water. After that, push the sponge into the neck of the bottle to serve as a filtration device. The final step is to remove the lid of the bottle. The respirator isn't perfect, but it will give you some precious time to exit the house. If you don't have the necessary materials at hand, place a wet cloth or piece of clothing in such a way that it covers both your mouth and nose. Unfortunately, this method leaves much to be desired. It will buy you no more than a couple of additional minutes. But even so, these minutes may turn out to be game-changing.